You are listening to the Talkin' Ball Podcast. Presented by Will and Kyle. Back to another episode of the Talkin' Ball Podcast, episode 16, I believe.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Kyle, this is the time in spring training when teams are starting to find down their rosters.
Yeah, we got exhibition games next week.
That's right.
I believe USA plays the Mexican team next week for like an exhibition game.
Wait, that doesn't make sense because the WBC is over on Tuesday.
They're playing some sort of like Mexican team next week. That's
you're talking about the Giants. The Giants are playing.
The Giants are playing.
You said USA. I was like,
oh,
confused.
Whoops. Yeah, no, the Giants are playing.
The Giants are playing
Mexico.
like the Monterrey Sultanes.
Yeah,
Monterrey, Mexico.
I'm like, that would be a good one. Then I think they're also going to.
They also play the River Cats.
They're playing the River Cats. I think like the 22nd. That's the last game they have before opening night.
Yeah, well, it's every year they play the River Cats in Sacramento. Call me crazy, but I think last year when they played the River Cats, I think the River Cats beat the Giants.
I mean, they probably should. Like, most of those AAA guys are guys who eventually got on the team, like Grant McRae, Bryce Eldridge, a bunch of the bullpen guys. Yesterday I knew this was a thing, but I finally saw a Joey Lucchesi sighting.
I did see that. He signed.
Giants brought him back on an invite.
Yeah, he'll probably make the roster as a reliever.
Fighting for that last bullpen spot. Jose Budo's back. He will be back.
No, he's not because he's on Venezuela.
Oh, right. I thought he was on. I thought he was on Puerto Rico.
You're thinking of Elliot Ramos.
Ramos is back.
Ramos will be back. Jung Julio will be back.
Harrison Bader came back after
he played.
Israel failed to advance.
Yes, but in terms of Giants still in the World Baseball Classic, you got Luis Arraez and Jose Buto with
Logan
Team
Webb.
Venezuela and obviously Logan Webb. Hey, how about that Venezuela-Japan game?
Dude, that was by far the best game of the tournament. No doubt. Cannot argue with that. Willie Abreu is definitely the hometown hero.
I listened to it in the radio when I was driving. It was
insane. I heard the call in every language. It was so intense. And I just got to like rant a little bit. I'm like, USA, take notes. That is how you celebrate baseball and momentum shifts.
Hot take. Hot take. MLB should allow fans to like bring in like vuvuzelas in the horns and stuff.
Yeah, like that's great stuff.
It's such an epic atmosphere.
I don't care if it's a quote unquote distraction. You get paid millions and millions of dollars to do your job. What's noise gonna do? Like, you think the NFL players struggle with the noise, and you see how sold out those stadiums get?
There's a NBA team that used to have cowbells or noisemakers.
The Rockets. They used to have those.
Didn't the Kings?
Those banging things.
The Kings used to have cowbells or something.
Something like, remember the Rockets during the playoffs, like in against the Warriors, they had like little.
The boom whackers.
Yeah, the inflatable things. Yeah. They used to bang them to distract during
a lot of people have had those.
Yeah, like it's a thing. Like, sound distractions are a thing. It should be it's not used as a distraction. It's just meant as like a cheering thing. Like, air horns are a little much because that could get out of hand. But like what you said, like the what's that spinning thing that like makes that weird noise?
Like just a noisemaker.
Yeah, like I think those should be allowed.
Yeah.
Like I always see the atmosphere in like Latin American games compared to American games. It's so boring in America. Like, I would rather go to a Dominican game. Because, like, Venezuela showed last night, like...
That atmosphere was insane.
Like, it didn't look like it was just another game. That looked like they were playing for their lives. Like,
yeah.
That was incredible.
Just the emotion on their faces. Like, seeing Miguel Cabrera's reactions in the dugout.
Even he was getting, like, heated. And, like, Acuna almost got himself tossed.
But, I mean, come on. The start of that game, Acuna, second pitch he sees, hits it out.
Yeah, and then don't mention the rest of the game to him though.
Yeah, well, but
then going out 3 more times.
Going into the bottom of the first, Ohtani on the
Yeah.
third pitch he sees, he hits a home run.
Yeah, and Ohtani was like,
I'm just like, what?
I really liked how Ohtani was like, hey, calm down, people, calm down.
I know
I'm like, it's just a
he has
tie.
he has the most nonchalant reactions.
And he's like the most respectful player ever. It like almost makes me hate him more sometimes. I'm
Look,
like, stop being so respectful, you genuinely good human being jerk.
I'm very mixed when it comes to whether I do or don't support Ohtani, because he is ridiculous. First of all,
Yeah, he's not human. He's a unicorn.
he makes the game of baseball look so easy. I mean, his leadoff homer that he hit yesterday,
It was like an outside.
he hardly had to move.
I mean, the
he
dude is
like flicked that ball out.
I mean,
to right
the dude's
center.
what? He's like 6'4", 225 pounds. I was talking to someone at
He's
my
huge.
baseball practice today. I was like, this guy who said he like doesn't watch baseball. I'm like, he was telling me to hit the weight room. I was like, be more like Aaron Judge. I'm like, okay, dude. Aaron Judge is also 6'6", 280 pounds of
Yeah.
just pure muscle. I'm like, he had a little bit of an advantage.
Right. But yeah, it's just been pretty fascinating to analyze the WBC, and then obviously tonight we have the first of the two semifinals between the US and the DR.
Yep. And
You got
even though I
the
am an
US
American,
You got the US pitching going up against the star-studded lineup of the Dominican Republic.
yeah, and even if I'm an American, I am going to keep myself level with the ground and say that the Dominican Republic is probably going to not mop the floor maybe with the U.S., but definitely beat them handily.
It'll be
Because
interesting.
I think once they get Paul Skeens out of the game, the U.S.'s weakest link is clearly that bullpen. The
Right.
bullpen has been terrible.
Yeah.
And Mark DeRosa should never manage a baseball game in the MLB.
I think it's interesting. Some of the reaction that a lot of people have been getting from Mark DeRosa's comments is definitely very
Mark
interesting.
DeRosa has definitely shown himself to be very fraudulent as a manager.
He needs to stick to MLB Network. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah,
here.
It started with like, okay, fair enough. Like he's gonna shuffle in everybody, but now that it's like actually real, like the first mistake was what he said after losing to Italy. He didn't know that they could get eliminated.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's pretty bad. But then you get to versus Canada, he benches Gunnar Henderson over Bregman. And Bregman hasn't done anything
Yeah,
in this tournament.
it is
Bregman-
definitely very interesting.
Alex Bregman and Bryce Harper have literally done nothing, and yet they're in the top 5 in the
Yeah.
lineup.
That's
So
true.
I don't get it. Apparently, reputation gets you high in the batting lineup. Like, why is Bryce Terang not higher up in the lineup?
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Terang, I think, is like in the tournament, he's like 10 for 22.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is he still hitting 9th?
Well, and you know, there's also the whole thing like Cal Raleigh versus Will Smith, and obviously,
Yeah, like give Will Smith a shot. Like if it's
Cal Raleigh. Did you see the clip? Cal Raleigh had a pass ball in one of the previous games.
Yes, I did.
He
hear
did
about
not
that
have a single pass ball
last
in a
year.
single game last year, regular season or playoffs.
Well, no, he had. I think he had a pass.
Oh, did
ball
he
in
have one in the
He had
playoffs?
one in the playoffs. I remember, but I do remember hearing about that. I was like, wow. I'm like, yeah, Platinum Glover for a reason. I'm like, yeah, that's a great catcher.
Well,
But the problem is,
yeah.
he has done nothing at the plate.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't contributed at all. I think he has like a sac fly, and that's it. But I'm pretty sure other than that, he's like got 2 hits in like 30 something at bats. Will Smith, I think, has only played 1 game, but I'm pretty sure he's starting tonight because it is the quarterfinals or semifinals, and they were gonna do the whole, oh yeah, let's platoon off every game for people.
Yeah, so about the additions to the WBC roster, we were talking about Tyler Rogers, Jeff Hoffman, a couple other of those names. But
Joe Ryan is replacing Kershaw.
I thought he wasn't.
No, Kershaw officially.
I know Kershaw got out.
Kershaw's.
I
but
thought Joe Ryan
is-
wasn't the replacement.
I thought he was.
Mm.
Like, if they make the finals, Joe Ryan is the starter because they have no one else. It would have been Scooble, but oh ho ho ho, here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about Tarek Scooble. I literally don't want to waste my breath on
Dude,
that guy.
the whole Scooble thing is just,
It's ridiculous.
it's selfish.
It's like not only it's
Well-
selfish, but it's pointless. Like why even rep Team USA in the first place if you're so worried about getting your bag?
And he pitched one game in the WBC, and what happened on the
And
first
Logan
pitch he
Webb-
threw? He gave up a homer.
Well, Logan Webb kind of did the same, but that's the same. But that's
Logan Webb pitched way better.
yeah, but that's the thing.
His second
like,
game,
Logan
his first
Webb,
game.
like Logan Webb and Paul Skeens pitched better than Skubal, and they're about to both have 2 starts.
Mhm.
And they're just fine. Webb, I think I would say, did even better against Canada. No runs. I think had 7 or 8 strikeouts in 5 1/3.
Yeah, something like that.
Like he was vintage Logan Webb, and he is not concerned about his durability. He's not concerned about I need to sit out. I need to get my bag in the off season.
Yeah.
It's like oh no, my team's gonna be playoff contenders. I can't pitch that much.
Mm-hmm.
You just look like a diva at that point. Like you remind me of a Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver. Like you look like a diva.
Well,
Nothing more.
look, I mean, I guess in Skubal's defense, he wants to prioritize,
He wants to prioritize
working
the
out
regular
with the
season.
Tigers, right?
I get that.
Roki
but
Sasaki basically was doing the same thing with the Dodgers, but come on.
I think they also
Roki
said
Sasaki flat out has not been good this spring.
Yeah, I think they also said he just can't because sounds like he's a little injury prone right now.
No.
And then they had Yamamoto go out, but he got shelled a little bit.
Yeah. They kept saying last night on the broadcast that because it was Ezekiel Tovar who had the history with Yamamoto in the WBC.
Yeah,
Everybody else in the WBC wasn't able to hit Yamamoto, but
Yeah, I think
Tovar
that's-
had the best numbers.
I think that's just because he's on the Rockies.
That's a good point, huh?
Rockies played the Dodgers a lot, interdivision rivalries. Because
Yeah.
thinking of the Venezuelan team, there's not a lot. I mean, there's Luis Ariz, but he only had 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Tovar's had, I think, this is season 5 for him.
Yeah.
So
Well, and just going back to what we were just saying earlier about those genuine reactions from the Venezuelan team, and then obviously
yeah,
at the end of the game, the entire Japan team came out and they bowed to everybody, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's the respect, and also these countries respect each other. It's great.
Yeah.
The U.S., I don't know. They're
We'll
they're
see.
kind of just here.
We'll see how the Dominican Republic.
The DR, I think they're gonna go loco,
Yeah.
and I honestly am all for
with
it.
Juan Soto and Julio Rodriguez,
I
Manny Machado.
genuinely hope it gets under the American players' skin. Be like, you know what? That's how you guys should be playing. Take notes from PCA, Roman Anthony, Bryce Terang. They're the only ones who actually care. David Bednar. David Bednar finally showed some emotion.
A little bit.
Yeah, and then Mason Miller, I think, did a little bit too after striking out the side.
Yeah, that's true.
Show some more of that. Show some spunk. Show some charisma. You guys are boring. I'm sorry. You guys are not a sexy pick for advancing.
No, it's not back in especially in the 2017. It was Adam Jones. He was the total
Jones, yeah,
spirit animal for the U.S. team.
It's Adam Jones. You had Nolan Arenado.
Yeah.
You had Eric Hosmer.
Brandon
Even
Crawford,
Buster Posey.
Buster,
Stanton.
yeah,
Yelich. Real Muto. There were a lot of Marlins on there.
Yeah, JT Realmuto was on that team.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I gotta.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Real Muto wasn't.
I gotta shout out my Italian roots here. Team Italy's been
Dude,
going
Team
crazy
Italy.
with those
really-
espresso shots in the.
I am. Oh yeah, there was something funny. The first few games of pool play.
Yeah.
Apparently the espresso machine was set to too hot. It was burning the players' tongues. So they had to calibrate it to not be as hot. I love Team Italy right now.
Yeah.
And Francisco Cervelli's story is so cool. Since he's retired, he's lived in Italy for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
He is trying to expand baseball in Italy.
I'm sorry to disrupt the flow so far, but the Giants just beat the Brewers. They had a combined perfect game bid through 8 2/3. The Giants did.
Did they lose it?
And Gregory Santos allowed a walk, followed by a RBI double in the ninth.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I saw that. Robbie
Oh,
Ray.
boy.
I saw the first few innings. Robbie Ray went 5 perfect. And then La Marinda, Gerard Encarnacion, he hit a ball. I think they said it
He hit
was
a nuke.
483 feet. He cleared.
115 off the bat. I did see that highlight.
He, I think, sent it to whatever is behind the
It's
lawn.
a parking structure.
He sent
so
it to
there's
the
cars
parking
parked
garage.
out there.
That ball went far.
Yeah. Well,
Grant McCray, I know, had a good game.
Mhm.
Stole some bases. Also got caught stealing like a dummy.
yeah. Well, we can.
We can go back to the Giants.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said at the open. We are getting to the point where teams are starting to finally make cuts on the, who's gonna either go to minor league camp or whichever
Make the
affiliate
roster.
of minor leagues or the major league roster. And I know that the Giants made a first round of cuts, but it was like for their young guys, so like
They're like, yeah,
Gavin
go back
Killen
to
and
San
Bo
Jose.
Davidson and stuff.
Yeah, like Jake Holt. I think Jake Holton is
No,
actually
Jake
still around.
Holton started first base last night.
Yeah, I believe he's still around. So
Or
he might
yesterday.
be starting. They might bring him up to AAA.
But I
but-
think the most interesting storyline in terms of like who's going to make the Giants opening day roster is Bryce Eldridge going to make it or not? Because
Yeah, John Miller said on air today, it's between him and Encarnacion.
And Encarnacion might have made the biggest message out of either of them today.
Yeah,
with
like
his
with
nuke.
his bat, you kind of like you have to
can't-
maybe DH
You
him.
can't ignore Encarnacion's power. It's obvious that he has loads of power. But the question with him, I think, is can he stay healthy, right? Because in the last game that the Giants played in spring training last year, Encarnacion was on track to make the opening day roster, and he was out
broke
playing
his
right
hand.
field, and he tried to dive to make a catch.
Like broke his hand.
He broke his ring finger.
Yeah.
And so, but then on the flip side, you have Eldridge, who he's still super young, super unproven.
21 years old.
I think if you were to ask me right here at this moment, right now, I think that Encarnacion would get in over Eldridge.
I say too, because
not to say though, not to diss Eldridge. I think Eldridge is gonna play. My guess is that Eldridge will be on the Giants big league roster for the majority of the big league season. When he would get brought up, I don't know.
I'm wondering if it's like the minute that one of those two get hurt, Eldridge, you're up.
Maybe.
But like I saw, I was watching a lot of like their at bats today. Like Encarnacion looks dialed in. Like
Yeah.
he has a really good eye at the plate,
He does.
and like he was taking really
So
good
does
pitches.
So does McCray in terms of talking about the outfielders.
Yeah,
He's
McCray
has a
he
pretty
looks
good
like
eye.
such a better hitter already.
Yeah.
Like he had an at bat where he was like sitting fastball and then like got a looping curveball, and like he was out in front, but he kept his hands back and just served it in the center field. I'm like, that Grant McCray would not have been a thing last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm really impressed with him, but I don't think he's gonna make the opening day roster still.
I wouldn't.
But he's gonna be. If he
so.
does, he's gonna be on the bench because you have Ramos, Lee.
Look, you know that the
Bader.
starting outfield is going to be Ramos, Bader, and Lee.
Yeah,
But then if you got to bring on
you could have
4 or 5 extra outfielders, so throw in.
maybe. I don't even know if Drew Gilbert's gonna be on that.
Well, he also missed like a couple weeks too.
Yeah, I'd like. Where has Drew Gilbert even been? Like, I haven't heard his name at all.
Well, he just he came back and he DH'd in a game like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, I just have not
But-
heard his name in the last few weeks. And also, you got
Yeah.
Christian Koss.
Christian Koss, I mean,
You have to bring him up.
Yeah, he's like their first guy off the bench in terms of the infield.
You got Casey Schmidt.
Yeah, I could see him making that making that decision.
They love Casey Schmidt.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out because obviously the Giants still have 2 of their starters in their starting lineup in the WBC. Well,
Yeah.
no, technically just one with Arias. I was thinking of Arias and Elliot Ramos, but Ramos is back because
Well, I
Puerto
mean,
Rico lost.
Webb is a starter.
Yeah, well, that's true. Oh, yeah, shout out to Logan Webb. 5th consecutive opening day start.
Well deserved.
The only Giant in San Francisco Giants history, I think, that they announced this yesterday at FanFest. I went to FanFest yesterday. We'll get into that in just a bit. But the Giants said that he's the second Giant to have at least 5 consecutive opening day starts. The only other Giant to do it was Juan Marichal.
Okay, I was gonna assume
Madison Bumgarner
I was gonna
had
say like Mad Bum maybe.
Mad
but-
Bum had a bunch of opening day starts, but he didn't do it 5 consecutive, right? Because remember, there
Yeah,
was
'cause
one
I'm
year
kinda
that
thinking
Ty
they
Block,
had-
old Giant, forever Giant Ty Block, started on opening day one year
I
or
will
something
never
like that.
I will never understand why.
But
There was the year where Mad Bum like took himself out with a dirt bike.
Oh yeah, no, I thought he got hurt. Oh yeah,
that might have been mid-season though.
Yeah, he got hurt on a dirt bike or something. I was gonna say he got hurt riding a horse. He might have done that too. But anyways, we can talk a little bit about my thoughts on Giants Fan Fest, because I went to Giants Fan Fest yesterday in San Francisco.
There's also a guy on Instagram. The tag is Dylan is a dragon, I believe.
I've seen some of his stuff.
He was also there.
I don't follow him on social, but
I sent you a photo of his story. I'm like, hunt this man down.
Yeah.
Like, give me his autograph. And you were like, I already laughed.
No,
like,
it was. So for some context, I went to the Giants Fan Fest at Oracle Park last year, and then me and my parents decided to go again to it this year because, we had nothing else going on. So we were like, oh yeah, we can go check it out. And every year the Giants bring back some former Giants, like yesterday. So like Rich Aurelia was there. A couple of the KBR guys interviewed him. Yeah. Sergio Romo was there. Ray Durham was there.
Oh yeah, I saw Ray
Noah
Durham.
Lowry and Jeffrey Leonard was there. But
who?
Jeffrey Leonard, he was from the 80s. He was 1987 NLCS MVP for the Giants.
Who?
You don't know who Jeff Leonard is? The hack man, Jeffrey Leonard?
I wasn't alive in the 80s. I can ask my dad to be like, oh yeah, he was great.
We could have a 1980s Giants discussion another day.
You are the history buff.
So anyways, if you were to ask me, ask me, Kyle, for me to say one word to describe FanFest.
Okay, what was one word to describe FanFest?
Underwhelming.
Oh, yikes.
Look, the cool part was, you got to walk on the field, which was pretty great. And you got to basically, if you wanted to, you could walk the entire warning track. So you could stay on the dirt from center field and then walk all the way back behind home plate. They had the whole infield blocked off, but then you could also walk on the outfield.
Okay.
So like
probably just didn't want you walking on the dirt.
No, obviously not. Right? They wanted it to look fresh, but I mean, it was so crowded. I mean, for a fan fest, it was cool. I mean, a lot of fans turned out.
Well, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you said it was free, right?
It was free.
Okay, so there's the first ripple.
Tickets were limited, but they were free to get.
Okay, so there's the first ripple. Maybe they like overestimated the maximum occupancy or like the amount of people that would actually show up, because that's like based on sold tickets.
Right. So every person who went in got a free, Rafi Devers shirt.
Oh, dude, I should have gone.
Well,
oh my God, I should have gone.
Let me keep going.
I need that free merchandise, dude.
You go in, and then they had on the main concourse, they had like a bunch of booths and stuff. Like they had one like if you're interested in season tickets, and then they also had very few concession stands open to get food, but it was only like chicken tenders and fries.
The classics.
Yeah,
like their Gilroy
but literally,
fries.
I think it was literally only chicken tenders and fries.
Lame.
Yeah.
Not even Ghirardelli.
No, of course
not. Dude,
not.
even on like a hot day, come on.
And then, it was really warm.
It's like in the
there was no breeze
on the West Coast
out there on the field. It was I got so sunburnt.
Oh, dude, you see my eyes right now? I wore glasses on my practice today. I'm like got half raccoon eyes.
A little bit, but anyways, it was just so underwhelming. And at one, let's see, the gates opened at 12 for the fans to go in because it was FanFest went from 12 to 4. And so you could go in and you could walk around the concourse, and obviously you could go on the field, and then you could go in. You could go into the visitors' dugout and then down into the visitors' visiting team's batting cages, and you could go hit baseballs on a machine, which I did last year. And one of the times I swung the bat way too hard and I completely messed up my shoulder, and it didn't feel 100% for like 3 months. But then you could also go down underneath the field club area. Like have you ever sat in a field club seat at Oracle Park? Like it's those seats. It's those seats where they have the stairs to go down underneath the rest of the seats.
Are you talking about like the arcade seats in like below right field?
No, it's from basically from the start of the visitors' dugout all the way to the end of the Giants dugout. Those lower seats.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
they have padded seats.
Those like luxury
Yeah,
seats.
yeah.
You have to pay like $1,000 per game
Well,
for.
they're very premiumly
Very
priced.
premium.
But anyways, what I was saying was, you would go down underneath into the field club tunnel, and then you could go to the Giants clubhouse, and you could go walk inside the Giants clubhouse, which was really cool. But then at 1:00, the Giants had a spring training game, and it was on TV. So they put it on TV. And one of the cool things was there was a drone flying over Oracle Park, like right over our heads.
Yeah,
And they were filming video, and then on the Giants TV broadcast, Dwayne Kuiper was like, "Oh, here we see all the fans
Yeah, I was watching the game
at FanFest in San Francisco."
I was watching the game a little bit yesterday because it was actually aired on TV.
Yeah.
So I did see the shots of like the overhead. I was like, obviously I wasn't gonna see you, but
Right.
I do know that there was a drone there.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, they were doing a whole bunch of construction behind home plate in the concourse, like where the Willie Mays Gate is. They're like completely refreshing it. And so it was all under construction. It was all blocked off. So, yeah, all in all, yeah, I mean, look, it was cool that you could, like, if you've never walked onto the field, you could do it, which is really cool. But, yeah, pretty underwhelming. One of the neat things I got, though, was they had a KMBR booth, and they were giving out these big giant schedule placards.
The schedule posters.
And on the front, it says, "Willie brings giant energy."
He does, and I hope he does continue to do that this year because, again, he's kind of like those Venezuelan and Dominican players. They bring that energy.
Right.
Hoping some of the young people on the team do, too. Because, like, the Giants just don't have that kind of player.
Well, Drew Gilbert brought a lot of energy last year.
But, again, who's to say he's even going to be on the roster
That's a good point.
So, I don't know who you replace him with. There is a guy making his case, though. Victor Barracoda.
Victor Barracodo.
Oh, Barracodo.
Not Barracoda.
He's making his name well known in the Giants system. I will give him that. Barracodo, Holton, even Basabe. Like, I forgot. I didn't even know he was still in the Giants system.
Oslevis Basabe.
I remember he debuted in, like, 2020.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know he was still around. But, yeah, like, all those guys who, like, you never heard of, I'm like, they've definitely earned my respect because they're one of the better hitters this spring training.
Yeah.
Like Bo Davidson. I was really hoping to see more Bo Davidson. Or even, I don't think Dakota Jordan got invited. But
no, I don't think so.
that would have been nice to see, too. Just all these young guys getting chances. Maybe Barracodo could make the opening day roster.
Maybe.
Well,
look, it's that continuous ongoing conversation of who's gonna make the opening day roster, and so that, the Giants still have a lot of cuts to make.
They could also put Encarnacion back in the outfield if he's like healthy enough, but that's a big what if.
Yeah, well,
I just don't know if Posey wants to put him.
That's a good point.
In the outfield, because you already got a bad enough corner outfielders.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but the whole Jung-Hoo Lee twilight is kind of over.
Jung-Hoo Lee's still good, but
he's good, but he's not a good defender.
Maybe not a lot of that. Maybe a lot of that hype has kind of subsided.
He's kind of just become a league average player, which is a little disappointing to me.
Yeah, if he could have a 300 batting average this year, that would be something.
He needs to perform this year because he does have an opt out after next year.
Oh, that's right.
So if he does perform adequately, he could either stay or get a contract somewhere else. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm assuming after the Giants contract, he'll probably be done in the MLB. That's usually how most Korean players flame out.
Yeah, well, gosh. I mean, was there any other big baseball news?
I mean, there's still. I mean, we were talking about Italy. We kind of got sidetracked.
Oh, that's true.
Italy,
it's pretty cool what they're doing with Francisco Cervelli as their manager.
Not even born in Italy, but supporting Italy. I think I said he was trying to spread baseball in Italy ever since he retired, which I think is awesome. He's like building camps and stuff for people who want to try out baseball. People are a little salty with Team Italy though, because there's only like 3 actual native-born Italians.
Right.
The rest of them are all American Italians.
Let's see. John Birdie,
Jack Caglione,
Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino,
He kind of
Jacob Marcy.
Oh yeah, Pasquantino kind of made some noise with his comments. He was like, "Oh, you're welcome, USA," because
absolutely.
Italy had to beat Mexico.
Italy had to score 6 runs
that's a good
for
point.
the U.S. to advance.
Yeah.
Like once they scored 6 runs, Mexico was already out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the whole Italian team, they're not even Italian native born. Michael Lorenzen, Aaron Nola.
Yeah.
None of them were born in Italy.
Well, but it's like the Olympics. If you have heritage with that nation,
yep.
you can do it.
I mean, most of these last names too are pretty Italian.
That's a good point.
Lorenzen, Pasquantino, Cervelli.
Yeah.
But I love what they're doing because they are such an underdog.
Oh yeah.
It would have been interesting to see them try to play Japan, but them against Venezuela will probably be pretty fun.
Yeah, it should be a pretty spirited game.
Yeah, and like the way they put the team together too sounds cool. Like I guess Pasquantino was mostly in charge of that. He was like hitting up all these Italian guys, being like actually getting to know them rather than just recruiting them. Like they all became friends and stuff. Like there's a real bond between this team. Like
it's pretty cool.
It sounds cliche, but they're like a team of brothers almost.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really fun to look at. Again, things I wish the U.S. team had.
Yeah,
like,
bring some more energy.
Looks
what the heck?
it looks like a business industry in there.
It looks weak.
It's disgusting. Like I want some passion. I want some brotherhood. I want some.
Like they need to be. They need to be like.
Something.
They need to be on their heels, like almost jumping over the
like
railing in the dugout, like when something big happens.
I need to feel something with this USA team. They're so bland and boring and just so lame.
Yeah.
Which is why I think the DR is going to manhandle them because
Really?
the U.S. just doesn't care. They don't care. You tell me. You look at Bryce Harper and tell me if he's having fun. Like you think Bryce Harper looks like he's having fun?
Mm-mm.
Like I don't think I've seen the dude smile yet.
Well, I mean, he's a very interesting person, right? He obviously is known to have a temper. Like Giants fans know all about that. You know, Hunter Strickland versus Mr. Bryce Harper. But yeah, I get into the whole thing where, the whole lacking spirit, or with Team USA, just watching just to see what happens, not like out there jumping up and down greeting their teammates. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, so we'll see what happens with that. We got that tonight.
That starts at I believe
5:00.
5:00, so in about an hour from when we're filming.
Yeah, and then 5 minutes from now the 98th Academy Awards start. Kyle, did you watch any of the Academy Award nominated films?
I don't think so.
No.
Is K-pop Demon Hunters on there?
Yeah.
Then yes. Is Demon Slayer on there?
I don't know.
They got robbed. Dude, I don't think I'm going to watch them because I was so annoyed at the whatever it was before that.
The Golden Globes.
Dude, I was so mad. Apparently K-pop Demon Hunters is a better animated movie than Demon Slayer. Are you kidding me?
Well, it was that stupid song.
No, it wasn't even
K-pop
for
Demon
songs.
Hunters.
It was for like just animation in general.
Like best series.
Like watch the movie, watch the Demon Slayer movie, and then watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, are you serious right now? I'm like, you gotta love recency bias.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Well, I'm a huge movie nerd, so I'll be checking it out.
I did want to watch Sinners though. Perhaps I think
that's been getting a lot of buzz too.
It sounds like Sinners is gonna win like most of the stuff.
Could win Best Picture.
Best Picture, Best Directed Movie, Best Supporting Actors, yada yada yada, Best Everything.
Yep, they're about to start. So,
yeah, who's hosting this year?
Conan O'Brien.
Conan?
Yeah.
God, I hate Conan.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, who knows? Let's see. I've got spring break next week, so we might not be able to do a podcast.
I will be out of town next week.
Where are you going?
I got my 5-year anniversary.
Oh, congrats, man.
Thank you. We'll be in Paso Robles.
Oh, you're gonna go down to like the vineyards down there?
We're going to if you guys are ever in
and it's Paso Robles, I think, by the way.
Oh
well.
If you ever go to like the beach near like Cal Poly or like SoCal.
Oh yeah, down there.
Check out Paso Robles.
I don't know. Robles,
I've
whatever.
always heard Robles. There's a place called Sensorio.
Yeah,
It's a very beautiful, like, botanical light-up garden.
that's cool.
Very pretty from what we've heard. We're going to go see it. It was not Christmas. It was a birthday gift from my aunt.
That's cool.
So we didn't have to pay a dime. But we're going to spend a weekend there. And then we're going to go get those, have you seen, like, those trendy fruit treats on the
No.
internet? Okay, there's, like, these treats that are shaped as fruit. They're carved out as fruit. They kind of look like little sculpture fruits.
Are we talking like fruit snack things? I hear
No,
treats and I think of dog treats.
No,
What do you
no.
mean by
They're like-
treats?
You're going to have to, like, look it up. There's, like,
Oh.
they're like fruit. They're fruit, like, little sculpture almost.
Yeah.
But if you bite the inside, it's like the outer side is crunchy. It's like an outer shell. But on the inside, it's kind of like, I think it's kind of like a Gushers texture or like a cakey texture inside.
Gushers. Boy, I
Yeah.
haven't had Gushers probably since St. Rose, probably.
Yeah, but on the inside, it's like the actual fruit flavor of what you're eating.
Yeah.
And there's a shop in Oakland and I believe San Jose.
Okay.
And we're going to hit one of those places on the way home
Cool.
because Michaela's wanted to try it for so long. And I'm excited. There's a lot of flavors apparently.
Yeah, nice.
But we're also not made of money, so we're going to have to limit our choices
Yeah.
because those things are expensive. I think they're like 15
Life.
per.
Life right now is expensive.
Oh, don't even get me started. This is why we talk baseball.
Baseball,
Oh, man.
talking ball.
This is why we only talk baseball.
Well,
I have seen.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
There is one thing I do want to preface on. This week, the Niners got back a fan favorite.
Oh, that's right. Dre Greenlaw.
Dre Greenlaw is back. And
The Niners also signed Mike Evans, too.
Yes.
We completely
Mike Evans.
overshadowed the 49ers.
I read a story about Mike Evans. I did not know he went through so much hell growing up as a kid.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh my God, that is traumatic. And yet he turned his life
Well,
really well.
in terms of numbers, he's one of the greatest wide receivers of all time.
Definitely one of the most consistent.
Yeah.
He had 11 straight 1,000-yard receiving
Yeah.
seasons until he broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was really impressive. And then we also found out the reason why he left Tampa Bay because he does not like Todd Bowles anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah, I never thought Todd Bowles was a good coach to begin with.
Yeah.
I watched the guy I watch on YouTube who does sports ball.
Yeah.
He says that he claims that because Todd Bowles is a descendant of Bruce Arians, who
Mhm.
won the Super Bowl a few years ago with Tampa Bay and Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
After they left, they put Todd Bowles in charge. And I think the Glazers who own the team are too afraid because they're going to get a ton of flack from Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't disrespect Bruce Arians like that.
That's true.
So I don't think they're ever going to fire him unless he just resigns, which, and I think Tampa Bay might be quite bad this year. They
Well,
definitely need to get another receiver.
They will be without their top receiver.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Emeka Ibuka is,
well,
was
is Chris
really
Godwin still in Tampa?
I don't even know anymore. I don't think
But
so.
yeah, Mecca Ibuka. He had a
Ibuka's really
He had a
good,
good
but
year.
they're going to have to probably use like a second or third round pick on a receiver.
yeah.
Speaking of the Niners, oh my God, dude, there's so many rumors about them getting KC Conception or Malik Lemon.
Okay.
I do not want either of them. The Niners do not need receivers. They really don't.
They need offensive line and
They
defensive
need
help.
O-lineman and someone for the front four.
Mm-hmm.
Or another safety.
Yeah.
You can never have too many safeties because the Niners safety can get very weak.
Right. Well, time will tell to see what happens, and by the next time we talk, it might be the regular season might have already started. So
Yeah, actually,
We'll,
yeah. Since there'll probably
there'll
be
be
no
lots-
episode next week.
there will be lots of things to probably talk about.
We can finally recap all the games.
I know there will be games every single day.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Yep.
We can like recap the Giants series. Oh, it's gonna feel like September and April. I cannot.
Did
wait.
we? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did we start this podcast after the Giants season ended?
I think it was in like early October.
So yeah,
So yeah,
this will be the first time we actually get to do it while the Giants are playing regular season games.
yeah.
So it'll be fun.
We look forward to it. We
Yeah.
definitely gonna have probably a different structure because we.
Oh, yeah.
We finally have stuff to talk about.
Like weekly recaps of
Hey, you know what?
Giants and then other baseball news.
You know what? For 15 episodes, for how far we've come,
This episode 16.
yeah, 6. Oh, I said 15.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? For 16 episodes, I'd say we come pretty far. Especially
Hey,
since
we're
we
still
had no
we're still
baseball
doing
material.
it. We're
Yes.
still doing it.
Especially with not a ton of quote unquote baseball material to
Yeah.
cover on, especially in like the last month.
I mean, we don't always we do talk about a lot more than just baseball. Maybe we kick off most episodes with talking about important baseball stories that have gone around, but no, you know what? It's we've been doing this now for what 4.5 months, and for however much longer we can keep doing it. It's been enjoyable because we actually get to have frank conversations about sports and our opinions on some of the issues that are going on, and so you know what? It's been pretty fun, Kyle.
Oh yeah, one thing Michaela told me that we should start doing
What's
is
that?
we need to make a social media platform for
Nope.
the podcast.
Nope. We need to hire somebody then for that.
I think Michaela might have offered, but
Jeez.
she's really into that stuff.
I'm good with just self-plugging the podcast for right now.
I can self-plug. I can maybe do like the first few weeks of like promoting our podcast like on a different account, but then I don't know. It's kind of hard to keep consistent with some of that stuff because you have to like
It's constant.
consistently put it out there.
Believe me, I know. I'm in the Sonoma State Star, the newspaper.
Yeah,
We have social media and it's busy. So
Yeah, it's hard, but I might dip my toes in there. So keep out for that.
all right then. All
Maybe
right.
make a Twitter. The Twitter could be
Twitter,
easier.
an X account.
Oh,
X.
sorry.
Politically correct.
I'm so sorry.
All right then. We will see you guys on the next one.
Peace.